Hi everyone and welcome to another video. Today I have with me the Galaxy ZFold 6. I've been actually waiting for this device to come out and have fun with it, and it's actually not my device, it's of a colleague's. He's already opened it up, so it's not an actual unboxing, but I do want to share my thoughts and my few hours with it and how I experienced it. So let's quickly unbox it, see what there is left in the box that was not unboxed, and go for there. So let's open up the box, and right in the front we can actually already see the device. This purple is really beautiful. I mean, I really like this color. Let me flip it out because it's kind of hard to put it out. And by put out, I mean getting it out. So as for now, we can see that it's kind of blue purplish, really big, wide, even through. I cannot even fit all my hand. I mean, I can move my finger, but nothing more than that. On the back, we have huge screen. That's 7.6, and there is a crease, and we are going to touch it a little bit, not a lot, but yeah. What else do we have in the box? So over here we have the Samsung logo, and in here we can find some things. Just cable and notes and probably a SIM injector. Yeah, I can actually see it from here. I'm not going to put it out, but that's everything that basically this device has to offer for you in regarding of case. Box. So here we have the device. I mean, it's actually a tablet, not a big tablet, but it's more than enough. I'm seeing myself flying over with it, to another country, and watching a whole movie with it. I'm not going to have any problems. It's both small, like a candy bar, and beautiful on the back, and having this second screen, which is big, inside of it. It's also featuring the hidden camera under the screen. Let me show you how it works. So let's say I want to open up the screen, and then it catches the flowers, the colors like purple and everything around it. It's like covering the camera, not by a whole lot. You can barely see it. It's like having both the crease and the camera hidden, because this year, and I know that I'm not a big fan of ZFold. I mean, I am, but I've never had the want to hold one, to own one, for many reasons. Now the main reason is the screen size. I mean, take for example the S23 Ultra, which is basically the same like the S24, but better in many forms and ways, but we can talk about it in another video. What I mean is, if you take over the Fold and you put it over the S Ultra, you can see that it does not have so much screen, and it's also smaller, shorter and wider. The wide, fine, it's better to read articles, it's better to browse Facebook, watching videos. Not all of them, and we are going to touch it soon, in a few seconds. But I just don't like the form factor. It's too weird, and you cannot open up it with one finger. You have to use both hands. You cannot, if it was like that and you could open it like that, easily, fine. Like the Z Flip, it's fine. One finger, I can live with it. Two hands, no, because then I have to, use it weirdly. I don't like it. Another reason, which is good reason, you're paying for that device almost twice as you're paying for that device, and that's not reasonable. That one costs almost $2,000. This one over $1,000, $1,100, something like that. And it's kind of reasonable, not that reasonable, but not that. You could get a Toyota Corolla for that price. And the third reason, which is, it wouldn't bother most people, but it's bothering me. The charging speed of it is just limited to 25. While on the Ultra, since I think the 22, maybe even the 21, or even at the 20, you could already charge it rapidly with 45 watts, which is massively better. I would say it's faster by 30%, 40%, which is a huge deal for people who are like driving to work and just want to charge their phone while driving, or maybe they're on the way. So yeah, it bothers me. Fourth reason is gaming. Now, regarding gaming, it's kind of like debatable, but for me, it's more than enough for saying no, you shouldn't be owning this device. For example, I like playing Archero. I know it's an old game, fine, but I love playing it. And it's not being updated or configured for screens that are like that, so you can actually see those both sides, which is fine, and over here you can see it on the top, which is fine, you can live with it. But my problem comes once you want to play the game. So let's say I want to start the game on my tablet, my ZFold, click on play. That's what you're seeing. That's the whole map. You should actually you have like a zoom in. So let's, for example, want to play on my normal phone, my phablet phone, and then you see the whole map. It's much more reasonable. And I mean, fine, you could close the device and move to that mode, but you have to like open it up. You have to open it up and play the game and then restart the game. You still have a black bar on top because it does not know how to utilate the external screen at all. And then you click on continue, and then you have a map, but then you are losing a lot. So it's either way, you're zooming in and fine, it's okay, or you're zooming out and you're losing a lot of state. So that's basically my problem, my main problem. It's being sold as gaming device, but not all games are supporting it as you would expect. The best that you can do, like you can open up the external screen, the internal screen, and it says this app does not support screen resizing, fine, but you can move it to this side or that side, but you cannot like zoom it in, or you can, but then you're zooming in internally. It's not reasonable. It's not fine enough in my book. Fifth and sixth reason, it's actually two reasons that are included within the same. So if you want to type on the screen, you can type it normally like that, but fine. You're getting used to that really easily because that's what we're used to. But on this device, you have to type it like that, and you can not always reach to any letter that you want, and it's something that you have to get used to. I get it. But the part that the most annoys me, which is number 6, you do not get a pen automatically on the ZFold. You have to pay extra for it. Fine, I know if you're buying it right now, you're getting it. I mean, I'm not sure if it's applicable by now, but if you're buying it, you're getting a case which also includes a pen. But what happens if you save up money for this device later on this year and you want to buy it, but you don't have a pen? Then what? You're losing a whole feature. You don't get a charger, you don't get earphones. Also on this one, you do get a discount for earphones, but again, it's a discount, you do not get them. Here I cannot complain because you don't get them, but come on. For that expensive device, you don't get the whole package. You're getting even less. And the last reason is, well, it's kind of okay because they've recently fixed it, that it's now closed up and saved itself from dust and anything goes in. But it's just IP48, something like that, which is not enough for a new device. But it is water resistant. Let's check how much. I like putting those devices in water. It just feels like, yeah, I'm doing something crazy. Here. I think it's looking even better in the water. So I think that concludes this review. It's not actually a review, it's a DisReview. I don't think anybody should buy the device. I mean, it's a fine device. It's a fine device. I don't hate it. I just think that if the price would be like $200, $300 more than the S20 whatever Ultra, then fine. But if the difference is so high, so big, and it's so expensive, then leave it there. Let it go dive. It shouldn't be in use by normal people. I'm now going to let it dry for the night and then return to the guy who gave it to me. So, thank you.